Hey YouTube, it's been a hot minute. I realized as I was editing all these videos that I've taken and just haven't gotten up that I probably could tell you guys that it's been a while and why. My tiny human and I, my daughter, we were down for the count. I think you can probably still hear it a little bit in my voice. We have been sick for the past couple of weeks. The wind and weather change has gone up and down like crazy, and so we just not been able to hang and not gotten a lot of sleep. So although I'd turn on the camera and I would try to record some things, it would get to editing and I would just be exhausted, or something would come up, she'd cry. It's been crazy. So I haven't been able to post the videos in a while, and I wanted to pop in and apologize. It's been a bit. And so you may get kind of a flood of all of the things that I've been wanting to post and just hadn't finished up. So now that I'm finishing them, I will be sending all of them out and posting them. So this is the quick jump on before one of these videos. They're a little bit behind. Most of the time I kind of tell you where we are on timing and things like that. So you'll hear dates and such. Sorry, it's a little late, but the good news is that means you almost get like a spring forward flash to garden season, because while I'm recording this, well, maybe I won't put a date, but just know it's almost time. So here is my first video of the pushing everything out. I hope you enjoy, and we'll talk soon. Hey guys, so this is one of those weird times where I'm recording later at night, which I don't normally try to do very often. My kiddo just went to bed, but I am so excited. I just got all of my stuff to make my worm farm. So although the worms came in today, which is totally weird to say, I got worms, but I did. And some of the things that I need to make their little farm, some of it needs to be done beforehand, so I thought I might show you what I had to do in order to make the worm farm and show you what I'm doing. Thought it might be worth it in case one of you wants to try to do this yourself. So let's go have some fun.
All right, so step number 1. I picked up some cocoa fiber bedding, and I was also sent some from the company that I bought my worms from. So basically what this is it is a brick of cocoa fiber that helps with, you can use it in your garden, you can use it with a ton of different things. I've actually seen people stop using soil to start their seedlings and instead use this. One, because it's a really big industry that used to just discard all of the coconut after they got the good stuff from the inside. Now we use the shell on the outside to create this cocoa fiber that becomes a reusable resource. So what this does for us, I'm going to take each of these bricks. Now they're about the same size. They should equal 2 gallons. I'm going to soak them in my dirty bucket that has some rainwater in it. This is the same bucket I use. You can see my little sifter out in the corner right here. This is what I use to get my wood chips out of my soil bags. But I'm going to put them both in this bucket and add a ton of water so that they can expand. It's really cool to watch, but I figured I'd let you see it. And then in bucket number 2, I'm going to take all of this cardboard. I'm going to rip it up into fine shreds. This is going to then get moistened as well. Get it nice and wet and soak so that it is easier for the worms. Now, I'm going to start that process and let you see some of it, and then I will show you what I'm going to do to create the actual worm farm. I want to do all of this tonight because technically it's supposed to go for a little bit longer, but I don't want to keep my worms in their little bitty bag for too long. They've already probably been in the bag for at least 2 days, and they've got to be hungry. So I'm gonna get started on their bed tonight. That way we can have something to go with. So let's have some fun. Alright guys, so I have my 2 bricks ready, and I'm gonna go fill this up with water and watch them expand. Let's go. Introducing Cocoa Stew. So I'm gonna apologize. Apparently I need to get new memory cards because the 2 I have are freaking out on my camera. And so all of this will be on my phone. But both of these bricks really should make about 2 gallons worth of a cocoa mix. So this is a pretty large container. I filled it up to be 3.5 gallons of water, and that way I can add more. You can see the bricks are already soaking up all of that water and expanding. So this thing is going to stop being quite so soupy in a little bit. And now I'm going to, okay, just to be fully transparent, I probably should add more water to it, but this sucker gets really heavy. So I'm going to let this expand first, and then I'll add more water. I don't mind if it's extra soupy, because I'm also going to be adding leaves and soil to my worm farm in the end. And because I will be drilling holes in the bin itself, a lot of the extra, bubbles, a lot of the extra fluid will actually drop down into the second bucket. And so my main concern is getting this to be less brick-like and a little bit more of a movable substance for my happy little worms once I put them in. So next, I'm going to fill this bucket probably about the same of water so that I can begin shredding my cardboard. Now, just so you guys have an idea.
So when it comes to my tub, I think I've shown you the tubs that I'm going to use before in previous videos, but I'll show you as I drill the holes into them. It's night and the child is sleeping. I'm not drilling holes right now, but I'll go ahead and put that on the video too. The idea is I have these 2 gray tubs and lids that I'm going to stack on top of each other. Now, one tub I'm going to do basically like what we do with the strainer. I'm going to poke holes with my drill all through the bottom and then even along the side of the tub, and I'll show you all of this, as well as through the lid. Now, my second tub is not going to have any holes. I'm going to put the tub with holes inside of the tub without it. So that way I can capture all of the liquid and fluid that comes from the decomposition of all of the things I'm adding to my worm farm. And I'll talk about what I feed the worms as I build the rest. But the idea is any of that extra liquid that we don't want the worms swimming in is going to drop down, and that can be used in my garden. So not only will I be gathering the worm castings, anything that, well, the digestive tract of the worm produces for me, but I'll also be taking all of the liquid that comes from the decomposition of the paper products that I'm going to add into my soil. The soil itself, like the leaves and other things that will slowly decompose, but also the veggies and such. So I'm going to be adding in all kinds of table scraps to basically feed my worms. Now, what that means, anytime I open the lid, moisture can escape. It gets hot here in Texas, so I want to keep the worms moist and give them plenty of water in their soil that they're going to be digging through, and plenty of things to eat, like table scraps. I can technically add eggshells, but I usually don't, mostly because you've heard me talk about the other things I'm going to use with those eggshells. Now, I will probably add all of my veggie scraps and any veggies that I forget to use and start to get a little gross. But there's some foods that you don't want to add. Citrus, onion, or at least some of the onion bits. There's stuff that they don't do well. Meat byproduct, not so great. So my rule of thumb is if you wouldn't put it in a compost pile, maybe don't give it to your worms. But in that thought, I'm gonna go ahead and start this next bin so I can get the cardboard degrading, and then I'll show you how I put the actual bins together tomorrow. So let's go have some fun with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, a rare appearance of autumn rain. Can you say hi? Okay, you ready to help? Hi. You ready to help? Yeah, Mama holds the tools, but you can help me. Yeah. Okay, let's get back. Okay, remember what the rules are, right? You can only touch where Mama tells you to. Put your hands right here. Hands right here. Good job. Don't get too close. Can you stand up? Thank you. Good job. See? Did it make a hole? Yeah, it made a hole for the worms. Yeah, we're going to do holes through this whole thing. Now, my friends, ingenuity is my friend. This is a teeny tiny screw because I can't find the drill bit that would be small enough for this. Because if you can see, can I show our friends? Come here, let's show our friends. These little holes right here are too big. And the worms can get through them. I know, are you saying hi to our friends? So this is the drill bit that's too big, but it's perfect for going around the side. So I'll use it, just not on the bottom where the worms can get through as easily. All right, you ready for some more?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It works, but it's definitely going to take longer. Uh-oh. Good job. Can you stand up? Yeah, thank you. I don't want you to be too close to the tools and get hurt. Yeah. I don't really know how many are too many, but I do know that there needs to be a way to drain through the bottom because all the juices will come out. Yeah, all the juice will come out. You're right. Oh, are you going to climb up in your tower? Okay, you can play with your magnet. That's a safe choice. I love it when you make safe choices. Oh, really? Okay, now I have holes along the deep side. I'm gonna finish this and then put a few on the sides. In here. Come on. You want help? Okay. Now, we're gonna put paper towels in the bottom. You want help? See, it's supposed to have newspapers, but we don't have newspaper. Yeah, we don't get newspaper. But we're gonna put paper towels. Can you help me? You wanna help me? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here. Can you put it in? Put it in. Good job. Put it in. Good job. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Good job. Put it in. Whoa, one more. Here we go. Put it in. Good job. Okay, let's spread it out. Let's put it in and spread it out. You ready? We gotta put it down so that the worms don't get out and get hurt. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! You did such a good job helping me. I love it when you help me.
Yeah.
Do you like to help?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, do you know what we need next?
Yeah.
What? Do you know what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah? We need to put leaves. Can we go get some leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do we find leaves?
Da-da.
Outside, yeah. Let's go outside and grab some leaves. Here. Can we put this in there? Come here. Come here, Autumn. You're barefoot. All right, so we put leaves and some more soil down in this one. Over our paper towels. And we're gonna put cups in our big bin. We're gonna put these down like this so that this drains a little better. There we go. All right, now for our fun from last night. Come on, let's go get it. Go get the bucket. Wow, you're so ready for the next part? I'm actually going to take it back out because this next piece is really wet and I want a lot of the extra moisture to fall off. All right, you ready? Hey, Mama's going to put it in. You gonna help me? Oh, good job. Big helper. Okay, ready? Whoa, careful. 1, watch your fingers. 2, 3. Whoa. That's gonna all drain out, okay? Whoa. Okay, let's get the rest of it. Come here. No, come here. Come help. Oh, Autumn, no ma'am. Dude. Oh, Autumn. 2-year-olds. Yeah, go back inside. Go back inside. Good job. Hey, go inside. Well, we know it's draining. All right, we're gonna mesh this down a lot. Nice and wet. Come on. No. Let's go get the rest. Next. Say next. I took some soil from outside and put it on the bottom, really super wet with some leaves. Then I put the worms in and added some soil on top because I was afraid it might be too wet. So I put them in here, trying to give them a home while I built the rest of it. Now we're gonna put them in. And I also added some food for them. All right. Oh good, they're still alive. I see them wiggling and worming. Wiggle worms. Hope they don't want to come out of their bowl. Guys, I need you to come out. Okay, what if I just do this? I don't want to hurt any of them. Apparently know how to be a worm mom. Kid mom, sure. Worm mom, not so much. Little wigglers. I did too good of a job making it wet for them. There we go. Be free, little wigglers. Nice. All right. You can see some of that's real wet for them. Not wanting to hurt any of them. That clay is deep. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm going to turn it upside down. Oh, sorry guys. Good job. Little buddies. Okay. We're gonna leave that like that. And while they find their way around, I'm going to keep adding some more soil. And then I'll add more water. So, one of the other things they need is cardboard on top. Now, it has a lid that I will be putting in here, so they'll have a nice little lid covering them up. I can see the wigglers that were on top have already started finding their way down. I'm gonna go ahead and just give them a chance. There we go. Go guys. Come on out. Feels mean, but it's actually their best chance. I can see you, little buddy. I know, I'm not trying to drown you, I swear. Okay. I think I got the last one out. And if not, I'm going to sad that it looks like no warming worms left in the bowl. Cool. So, put that aside. And my little wigglers seem to be doing better now. Okay. Perfect. Now, this is going to go on top of them. It doesn't exactly fit perfectly, so let's just force it in. I'm going to like that. And this, too, will get nice and wet. So that will keep them in a good container for now. I'm going to put more water on top of this. Let that slowly become something else that can degrade for them. And I'm going to leave them be.
Okay, so now that I've got the worm farm nice and going, I'm going to let that sit. It's not going to stay indoors. It's still borderline too cold for them. I don't love it. I want to move them into the garage before too long because as I start adding scraps, this is going to get gross. And I don't need that inside my house. Not a fan. But while I get everything settled for them, right now it's just soil, which is no different than the rest of my seed room. And I just want to give them a chance to stay warm. The next few days are actually going to be really nice. So that gives me a chance to warm up the garage area. I think that's where I'm going to keep them because they want to be somewhere dark. And although I have a lid and I will absolutely be putting that lid on them, it's still better to give them more shade. They don't love, obviously, the sun. That's why they burrow deep. But I'm going to start the process of getting them a nice home. I have some more planting to do. I think I need to go ahead and get my berry bush in their little containers to kind of do the same thing. I don't think they're quite ready to go into the ground, and I want to start slowly bringing my potatoes outside because this room is getting way too full and something's got to give. But I'll wait until tomorrow when it's a little nicer so that they can acclimate. They'll probably get a little bit freaked out by the change in temperatures and being actually outdoors versus inside, but potatoes are pretty good at that. And I can harden them off by putting them out for an hour or two, bring them in, out, you know, the usual, just like I'll do with the rest of my plants. I want to do the same with the artichoke because they're about ready to go into their home too. So I am going to turn this off, order myself some new memory cards because I have officially killed my others, and start that process. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Enjoy the mess. I hope you liked having a little bit of fun with my kiddo. 2 is fun. She's all over the place and everything, so curious, but it also makes it challenging. So while she's sleeping, I'm going to get a little bit more work done in here so I can take care of my little seedlings. We got a lot of work to do. So I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all take care now. Bye.